Hey LinkedIn professionals, it is President's Day, but do not hide, show your disability pride. I share in my keynote speeches that stigma is a powerful force that keeps us from our full potential. When I was healing from the amputation, I had to overcome my negative stigma. You know, the negative things I was thinking about myself that I told you last week. Is my wife going to stick around? Is John Jr. going to still see me as his dad? I also had to overcome the negative stigmas of others, those individuals who were placing on me what they believed I could or could not do, which was based upon what they thought they could or could not do if they were the ones who were the amputee. And finally, why those thoughts were there in the first place. What interloper had I allowed into my head to make me believe those negative thoughts? My favorite memorial in Washington, D.C. is President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a president who had polio. And though he hid it mostly to the public, the memorial does not. It opens with him in a wheelchair. But to appear strong to the American people and to the world, he did his best to hide his disability. Yet one of his quotes on his memorial in Washington, D.C. states, "We must scrupulously guard the civil rights and civil liberties of all citizens, whatever their background. We must remember that any oppression, any injustice, any hatred is a wedge designed to attack our civilization." As leaders, how do you overcome the stigma associated with your disabilities in your workplace? What culture are you putting forward? Do people with disabilities feel that they can ask for accommodation, or do they, like President Roosevelt and myself, feel they need to hide? The amazing thing about the president and I was very simple. Inexpensive accommodations were made for him to get around the grounds of the White House and for me around the grounds of Brooke Army Medical Center where I rehabbed. Most accommodations cost less than $600. What accommodations have you made to negate the stigmas and create an environment for all? To have a further discussion, just email me on LinkedIn. My name's John Register. Go forth and inspire your world, and remember the D in diversity stands for disability.